body bags where horror lies.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to week 6 here on Body Bags. I am your host, Moodz616, and thank you once again for joining us here. Alrighty, so, in case you haven't noticed, it is Zombie Week, the second theme in our October-themed month, which there will be 5 total themes. And yes, Zombie Week. Big fan of zombie films. And the one that I chose today to review is a film that, I was very intrigued by. It's put out on a label that I really like a lot of the films that they put out. So I remember reading the synopsis on this one a while back, and my buddy Talking Titles actually sent me this title, which was super cool. So I was really stoked to check it out after that. And yeah, it's on Vicious Circle Films, and it goes by George, a Zombie Intervention. This is a zombie comedy, a very quirky and very different type of zombie film. Okay, get into the plot of this one. It basically centers around 4 friends that decide to hold an intervention for their friend George because they figure that he has a problem. He eats people. So they hire this interventionalist who basically is very quirky. And she's never really done. You learn later on that she's never even done an intervention before. So it's very, very odd at first. So they all get together at George's place, wait for him to come home, and then the intervention starts. And of course, after the intervention starts, it doesn't go the way they want it to. So that is the basic plot to the film. There's not really a whole lot to it. My thoughts on this one. Of course, it's a zombie comedy. But it's one of those comedies that it's not really goofy, or it's not or it's not laugh out loud. It's not over the top goofy. I think it's actually kind of quirky and fun. Now, the zombies in this film, George is basically normal. He's a little pale, but he walks and talks like a normal person. And that's kind of the quirky thing about this film. The zombies are very normal. Once you die, you're kind of normal, I thought that was a very cool premise to it. The characters in this film, all the friends and stuff, for the first little bit of the film, you get to know them quite a bit, which is kind of cool for a zombie film. You get to actually get to know the characters and you start to feel for them, and you learn more things as the film develops too about them, which is very interesting. But it's well done because there's simply not that many characters in the film, so they give you that that character build up and stuff, which it really adds to the movie, in my opinion. The gore in this film, very well done. Very, very well done, I gotta say. For such a low-budget film, there's no CGI in this at all. There's quite a bit of gore and blood, mostly in the second half of the film. But yeah, just overall, it's very enjoyable because it's so different. Like I said, George is a zombie, but he's very kind of normal. That's the weird thing about this movie, is that the zombies walk and talk like regular people. So it kind of adds, you kind of feel for them a little more. I don't know, it's kind of different. Now, they added in a very cool kind of twist or a different element to this movie on how to kill zombies. You don't kill them the general way of, killing their brain. I won't give away what it does to them, but you have to kill them a different way. I thought that was very cool how they did this film. Yeah, just overall, it just has a totally different type of feel to a zombie film. You kind of care about George, and his issues. So, but overall, there's not really a whole lot to say about it. It's pretty well done for the low budget. Like I said, the gore is really well done. And it's just really different. It's definitely something that I would recommend that you see. I won't say that it's like laugh out loud hilarious or anything, which I'm kind of glad it isn't, because sometimes it gets a little over the top with zom-coms like that. There is a couple parts I did laugh out loud quite a bit, though, because it was just, the dialogue was funny. It was just kind of well written and quirky. If I had to rate this one, I'd probably give it, a solid 6.5 out of 10. strictly for the fact that it is a very different type of film. It kind of reminded me of like, you know, like a zombie honeymoon, you know, something like very different like that, or Oz Zombies, like those type of films that were just different type. They're not your standardized zombie film, action zombie film. You know, Oz Zombies is, you know, from the perspective of the zombies, and Zombie Honeymoon was another really quirky film. But this, I kind of put that, you know, this film in that category. But I really did like the twist with the like how they kill, or like not how you kill the zombies, but like, you know, how you don't kill them. You know, I thought that was very cool. I thought that was very neat and different. So. But yeah, George's Zombie Intervention, I do recommend checking this out. This is actually very fun. I don't think it would be for everybody. Like I said, it is a little slow at the beginning, so it might kind of turn people off. I mean, it's not slow, but it seems so different that, I don't know, for me it intrigued me, but it is definitely worth it towards the end. There's, you know, some pretty cool moments. So, but yeah, George's Zombie Intervention, definitely check this one out. You can probably find it for pretty cheap, I'm assuming. I'm not too sure though, but anyways, that is going to do it for my review here on week 6, Zombie Week. We will be back tomorrow with the third theme of the week, and I believe it is ghosts, I think. But anyways, thank you for watching and subscribe. Leave comments if you've seen this one. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this one if you've seen this, because very different type of film. But yeah, Moodz616 on and off. Peace out, homies.